up, what up? This is Alert Wolf here. Gonna bring you a manga review, and this is of Green Blood, Green Blood Chapter 13. And this one's called Conspiracy. Now, now that I'm all centered and whatnot. Now, this one takes place basically, with JJ dead on the floor in the first panel, face down in some puddle of blood. It's, you know, it's pretty like, I wouldn't say iconic. It's just pretty memorable. It's pretty, you know, set in stone the way it's done. I thought the artwork looked really good, like he was on cracked pavement. And then the next scene we get is of Luke screaming and crying because you know, in sheer horror and shock. You know, then we have basically Kip and the Reaper, Brad, talking it out, and he's like, what did you do with my brother? He's like, I didn't do anything, you know. This is the life we live. Sometimes that puts our family in danger. I had nothing to do with it. But if I were you, I want, you know, be careful with what you do next, because you don't want to start a war over this. And you know, so, you know, he with the, you know, with the Iron Butterfly basically is the next page. And you know, but basically so Brad leaves. He runs into his chick, and he basically tells her that here's the key underneath. Here's the key to the money I have in our apartment, and he has $150. She's gonna get Luke back, and when Luke comes back, he wants her and Luke to get out of there and to go live their life somewhere and start anew, and to be free of this. You know, he's like, I always knew one day Luke would find out and then he would leave me over this, but I never imagined it'd be like this. So this is, you know, this is basically what's going on. You know, he's preparing for his final battle, because he's like, this is going to be my last job. And well, you know what, right, I missed the scene. So right before he's, you know, he starts talking to her, he sees JJ dead on the floor, and he knows this is it. And that's when he tells her, you know, this is going to be his last rendezvous and all that. Basically the Joker, man. That's what I'm going to call him from now on. That's who he is. He's the fucking Joker. Kip the Joker is with another prostitute. And why any bitch would bang him again after what he did to the last prostitute is besides the point. You know. And he thought this out. And basically, you know, he's like, win or lose, I'm going to make out. So what happens here is, you know, what happens here is basically, you know, Brad walks into the Ray's den, you know what I'm saying, where Ray and his boys chill, and the killing just starts. He starts massacring, and I mean straight up, like, fucking up all of Ray's men. And it's time for the epic showdown. And, you know, he's moving so fast, he's blurry in some of the shots, and the artwork here is just phenomenal. I mean, I keep saying this every time I review Green Blood. The artwork is just amazing. The way it's inked, the way it's penned, the way it's, you know, I wish this thing was in color. It's just phenomenal piece of work. And basically, you know, the hooker's like, but what if he wins? he's like, win or lose, if he takes out the second guy, they're going to go to war. And my father's not going to go to war over this, so he's going to cut him loose because his actions are, basically, he's doing it himself. And then Brad won't live long against, basically. So he planned it out to leave Brad in such a position that when this is all said and done, he was going to be hung out to dry. Either he's going to die from, either Ray's going to kill him, or he's going to kill Ray, which is a positive, because, again, these guys don't really like each other. And then, to prevent all-out war, his old man is going to give Brad up. So this is where he's like, win, fucking win, baby. Either way, this motherfucker doesn't have long. And that's the way he's thinking. But, you know, and basically, Ray and Brad have like a showdown, gun to gun, gun sword to gun, in each other's faces. And the scene is iconic. It is awesome. It is just it's a huge double panel scene, and it just looks great, showcasing these two badass motherfuckers in their full glory, you know? Like at any moment, and both of them are drawn blurry, quick, same speed on it, right? Same speed on it, same speed to the draw. And, you know, and it ends with, I think, a great page. I mean, basically, it ends with Ray and Brad in the top panel, and Brad, you can see a little bit of the gun, of Ray's gun, in his pointing at his face, and then on Ray's panel on the opposite side, you can see Brad's freaking points of his knife, which is obviously attached to his gun. So that's cool. And on the bottom of the page is the motherfucking Joker grinning. Just grinning like, yes, this is what I did. This is what I want. I am sneaky, 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 sneaky. And I love this chapter. I'm gonna give this chapter a 4 out of 5. You know, I'd almost give it a 5 out of 5. But this is basically a setup chapter to the fight for next week. So I'm waiting for that. But we see how this slimy guy's gears are working. We see how his mind is working in this, and I absolutely love the deviousness. I love how crazy he is. I just love this. I mean, I am a real big fan of this manga. Again, I really like it because it's a cowboy style almost story, but set in New York, and it's great. And I like the interactions with these different characters. I want to see where this manga is going. His brother's obviously going to find out, or already knows, you know. And we don't know the state of his brother, because they didn't show him after he was captured. So we don't know how Ray's been treating him. So I really enjoyed this chapter. I thought, again, the artwork was phenomenal. The pacing was pretty good. You know, we got through where we needed to go, and I love the way this guy, you know, for next week I'm going to figure out who the hell writes this thing, because I realize I never really paid attention to who was writing this, but this person just really pens his stuff well, and it's just, he just sets up very good scenes, you know, very good scenes, in very good panels is what I'm saying. So, but that being said, this is Alert Wolf here, telling you click it up if you like it, subscribe if you can, comment if you must, and this is me signing out.